Yeah. So today we have Sujithkumar K Sukumaran. He is Director Consulting Expert at CGI. He's a seasoned architect who excels in bridging technology and business. He's also famed for next-gen CRM Solutions, Dynamics 365, Azure and Power Platform. As an MCT, he also enjoys participating in community events as a public speaker. So thanks, Sujit, for accepting to do this, and over to you with your introduction and also the delivering the topic.
Thanks, Bhargav. Okay, so welcome everybody, whoever watching this session live also, whoever is going to watch in recorded session also. Actually, I'm so disappointed, not because of the participant, because of the AI. Um, see, nowadays, we myself, at least, I used to come to office very regularly, even though in my organization they told 2 days is enough. If we sit in home because of this AI, nowadays everybody kind of exposed, right? So if I am sitting in home, they kind of understand what am I doing in office, what could be my role, what kind of work I am doing in office. It's kind of be exposed. Even if you talk to your kids, asking them something to do, nowadays each and everybody has kind of that kind of influence on AI. They know how to do things very quickly and how to use technologies. Sometimes they are better than us also. So that's why I used to come to office so that they will not understand. They'll think like we are doing something great. In fact, we are doing some great. We are trying to do something great. Okay, that jokes apart. Otherwise, also you look at the way our services provided. Is it really uh, matching the requirement of customer today, or and it is aligned with the technology what is available in the market? See, everybody is talking about AI. I was just thinking, like, if I wanted to buy a product through online setup like Amazon, Flipkart, probably a lot of you guys must be buying like that. How much time we are taking to identify a product which really we really wanted to buy, right? So it is sometimes even after putting a lot of effort to find out the right product for us, then we buy it and at last we'll return also. That is different story altogether. But still, you think, see, we are paying our money, our hard-earned money, and we have to spend same amount of time, lot of time behind the scene to find out a product which I am buying from an organization or from a company. Why can't they give us or provide us better choices as per my need, as per my requirement? In fact, I'm not looking at a choice like that. If I look for a product in Amazon, wherever I go, everywhere I see that product. That is not the kind of experience which I want. But really, are we really getting right customer support from this kind of organization, even though we are paying for their product? A lot of places before, earlier, when I'm doing some sessions, I used to tell this is I'm not really happy with the way. Probably I'm coming from customer relationship management area, so I'm not happy with the way that things are happening for the customer relationship. So um, it's kind of um, second case. All right, so sorry for interruption in between. I tried to make my status as DND. Right. So, is that really worth for us the way the services, whatever we are getting from this kind of organization, is it really worth? Are you guys thinking like that? Probably I am not really happy with the way they are providing. Forget about this kind of organization, like retail organizations. Even it is for when we are going for these other domains. For example, if you are going for a hospital and you wanted to have an important meeting, or if you want to have an important appointment, so what you are doing is you are calling for the hospital appointment. They will tell you, okay, you are in the queue. Okay, then you need to wait for that person. Somebody has to attend your call other side. Even the some hospitals and all, they put some boards and all, but still it's not really worthy for us. If I really want a real appointment, or I mean an urgent appointment, when I'm taking my family member, somebody who from my home to reach a hospital, I need some attention very quickly. For that, I can't wait over the call for 5 minutes to somebody attend my call. Uh, this kind of customer service is really a customer service. Whose mistake this? I was thinking, if we are here as a developer, maybe a designer, architect who is supporting this kind of organization, really has to think differently because the technology what is available around us. So today I'm going to talk about some of my thoughts, how it can be, how it should be, this kind of products or this kind of application, um, how they should serve us as a customer. If I'm sitting in a chair of customer, I should understand and I should get that kind of easy accessibility to them if I am paying money from my pocket. So there will be the functionality which I'm talking about. There may be a lot of other ways to achieve same thing. But this is one of the way. Okay, if you use this approach, you can also build one nice uh, customer products. So when I'm hearing this, when this Chat GPT 4.0, I installed that on my mobile, and somehow I liked it so well because you can talk to it and it's giving you response very quickly, and it is so nice. One of the best step forward for the customer service. So then I thought, why can't we do the same thing in our apps also, whatever we are building, even it is mobile app, or is it something like a website or any game site. I should able to talk to that application. Our communication way, looking at a website, looking at the links, find out where it is, or talk, type to the board. That all okay, yeah, that's all still helpful, but we want next level of accessibility. So that's where we are. I was thinking for this session, why can't I give something similar, even though it is not perfect, but some level of thought process. This is how we can do this thing. So what I did was, for we used whatever available in market today, especially on Microsoft Stack, to support these kind of things. I want to talk to my application. The application should listen me, understand my requirement, go back to its AI area, use its brain, identify what is suitable for me, or what is the answer for the question which I asked, and get it to me and tell me, okay, this is what you are really looking for. So for that, hearing and speaking, I selected one of the products from Microsoft, is Speech AI, and doing all kind of AI modeling and everything. We start utilizing OpenAI. How do we integrate these two? So even after we integrate, I can place it anywhere. It can be a website, it can be an app, all those things. Somewhat I'm a little lazy to make entire website from the scratch. So adding one more product to it, probably whoever worked on no code low code area, one of the product called Power Pages, which will help us to create website very quickly with very less coding. Here I will say Power Page is not only low code no code, it is actually pro code too. So we use some pro coding also in Power Pages. So how do we able to integrate all these items together, and make something which we are really looking for a business case, right? So in this case, So I'm talking about 3 products. I'm not going to go so detailed into each of the product. It will be like we'll touch up this product. What we are, our interest is how do we integrate, what will be output, and give you that thought process so that you can implement this kind of interfaces in your products. The products which you're selling to your customer, or the product which you're already working, or if you are running an organization, you can do it yourself. So it's all from there. So enough talking. Let's go to some information about how do we able to achieve this all. All right. Okay. So before going to individual product, and let's see some sample how it is going to work for you. Right. So let me get into. So site doesn't look very nicely. I put all this flashy color, telling you guys this is not really a website, which is came out of the box or something like that. I did some scratch development very quickly to make some website. This is just a Power Page website. I will show you some, whoever don't have this background about Power Pages, just glimpse. I will show you how you can start all the things. But ultimately, let's see what actually this product can do. So this is just a website, a custom website in Power Pages, and yeah.
Sorry, can you share your screen, Sujit? Because we can't see the screen.
Oh, okay. Is it visible now?
Yes, we can see. Thanks.
Okay, yeah. So this is simply just one of the Power Page. It's not, I didn't do any routing, anything. I'll leave it to you guys, make a nice portal for you on your requirement. But our intention is whether this website can talk, right? So you can see some buttons added here, just using for that button, the button for accessibility for my voice. So I'm clicking on it and I'm going to talk to this web page. Let's see this web page can answer to me. So this is just an alert mechanism. So what is OpenAI and what do you think about OpenAI? So I asked this question. It's captured my question. Now what is it going to do? See, I'm just making it a little bigger. Oh, interesting one thing. One second. I'm supposed to use this page. This other one I will show you a little later. It's still happening. Okay. So let me show other page which we use for the demo. So let me ask again the same question or something else. How is Bangalore? Do you like Bangalore, or is it right place to live? Some portion it didn't collected.
Bangalore, officially known as Bengaluru, is the capital city of the Indian state of Karnataka. It is often referred to as the Silicon Valley of India due to its role as the nation's leading information technology (IT) exporter. Here are some aspects to consider if you're thinking about whether Bangalore would be a good place to live. Pros. 1. Job opportunities.
Too much information. We will ask some other simple questions. Um, right. Okay. Probably we will see how this is working before, instead of testing it, right? So ultimately, as I mentioned, our thought process, how did we do this using speech AI and OpenAI. We'll come back to the demos later. Just want to give the glimpse. This is how it is. Then let us talk about these products quickly, then we will come back to the demo again. Okay. So first let us talk about speech AI. So speech AI is one of the products which you can utilize simply to convert your voice to text. That is the primary need of it, a primary feature of it. It has a lot of features. Whatever you see here, everything is those features. It is again a 2-hour session. You can do this all individual items. But if you go to speech.microsoft.com portal, you can see a lot of samples, a lot of possibility with speech AI. Ultimate aim is it's actually speech to text and text to speech conversion. So this will help you to do those kind of conversion. There is a lot of intent, and there are other features along with that. Whatever I took out of this speech is how do we able to convert my voice into text and similarly text into voice. So if you select some samples like real-time things. So if you wanted to utilize these features, and if you wanted to start it yourself, so you can, I'll show you here. Hi, how are you? So it is listening my voice, and it will see it is actually converting whatever I'm talking. So it's so real time. You can see this here. It's change. It's collecting the information whatever I'm talking. So right side, the text whatever you're seeing. This is the one which is when I'm keep talking, it's keep converting whatever I'm talking in that language. So this option you can really utilize for your websites. So this is one feature which I took it. Okay, this feature, if you don't know how to code using this feature and all, you have helpers here to get this sample code and utilize how you can utilize this speech services and all. So this speech service, one of the component in Azure service. So what if you have an Azure account? So what you can do is you can enable speech services over there. So this is my Azure account. So I created a couple of because each region of speech services giving different features. So the region which I use is West Speech Services, where we have a special some feature functionalities. So according to your need, select a speech service, create a speech service. It's very easy to create. Select that one and click new speech service. You will get easily able to create one. It's very simple process, just like how you create any other Azure component. You just select share subscription, give the name and the resource and the location, and select the pricing tier, and that's all. It is done. So this way you will have speech service, and this whatever speech service is available. For example, if you are using this one, you will have its keys and endpoints. You should utilize these keys and endpoints if you are accessing this service. Uh, anyway, you can access in different method, like you can use a JavaScript library, you can use C#, you can use Python, you can use a REST APIs, all the things, whatever it is. But ultimately, you have to utilize this key somewhere to communicate to the service. This service will help you to convert voice into text, similarly text into voice. Okay. Now, let's assume that we converted. Whether it okay, language conversion, all those things are there. So I request you guys go to speech services. There are a lot of possibilities with that. But if you have the speech service, ultimately we are getting the text what we talk. Right now, I have a text content. Now with this text content, uh, how do I able to get information? So whether I need to use any of the AI service which is available, it can be your Copilot, it can be a ChatGPT API, it can be your OpenAI API, anything. You can actually pass this information. So you build your AI model, which is actually serving for your business or your special needs. Here, I didn't do anything special needs. I generic GPT 4.0 engine only I used. It will just answer like how you are talking to Chat GPT. Similar way it will use. So what I used is in Azure, we have OpenAI service, right? So similarly, like a speech service, you can create Azure OpenAI service. So it's again one of the product in Azure family, uh, and it's using Azure OpenAI service. So that basically it is using 3.5 GPT, 3.4. Any there are a lot of engines. So you can utilize any models, whatever you are interested to use. So if you can see, Sujit, this is one of the um, OpenAI service which I deployed, and you can see deployments here. So now we have studio also. Microsoft everywhere is coming with different studios, right? Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code, and also similarly we have Speech Studio. Same way we have OpenAI Studio. So using OpenAI Studio, you can build this model, you can train this model, you can whatever you want to do with your models, you can do those things. So I used it very simple mechanism, used the GPT 4.0 model. Especially this is the one which we are using for our testing and all those purpose. Now, if you look at this model can have chat functionality, all those things are available. But my intention is use this model, whatever text I converted my questions or answers, that one I'm passing to this model, which will give me, and if I look at utilize this model to give me the right answer which I'm really looking for, which I made this model to trained. So according to my training information or my whatever I trained this model is going to give me an answer in text. Again, once I get the answer in text, similarly, next possibility is like we are passing this test back to speech service. Speech service again convert it into voice, and it will go back to me. This is the total concept what we're doing here. Okay. So you have two products introduced now, like you have speech service and you have OpenAI service. Speech service converting the text, you can utilize that methodologies and get the text out and pass this to OpenAI. OpenAI service will give you whatever business value you trained that model. Accordingly, you will get response, get the text, go back to the speech service, and it's going to talk to you. Now we need to keep all these things in one place, right? Either in your app or in a web JavaScript, or maybe sorry, in your say website or your portal or wherever you want. So as I mentioned here, since don't want to do all the development from the scratch, and wanted to utilize or introduce one more product for you guys in case if you are interested on that area. So that's why I thought, okay, let me use Power Pages. So Power Pages is again another component umbrella which is coming under Microsoft no code low code area. Nowadays, more than full stack developer, we see no code low code developers. So they are also very interesting group in the market now. So Power Pages is one of the no code low code component out of Power Platform. The Power Platform is an entire umbrella called Microsoft No Code Low Code platform. Out of that, whenever you wanted to create a website for your end users, any portal for your end user quickly, and you want content editing very quickly, and you want to do all the transactions, all those kind of management very quickly, with less coding, uh, this is one of the product you could you could actually select. Of course, there's license codes all are associated with this. Whenever we go for quick development, quick release, we need to pay some money for it. So there is license also associated to it. But yeah, this is one good product where we can really expose our website to end user and do changes very quickly. So if there is an example, um, if you wanted to go create a Power Pages, you can use this link make.powerpages.microsoft.com, and you can select you can create trial environment too if you are just want to try. Otherwise, if you already have it, create it, then it's very easy to work on it. You will have again another studio design studio you have for Power Pages, so you can create any pages very quickly into your website. So sample pages and all very quickly you can create, and you will exactly see same mechanism how you are able to do some kind of you know no code development very quickly. So it's that easy. Now if you see what I'm doing is just adding some button, adding some text, all those things. This we don't need to really develop as an HTML content, all those things. This is like no code. On top of that, it is connected to their database called Dataverse. So you can even do forms, all those kind of things. So again, our intention is not to teach you guys Power Pages, but I'm saying this is one of the product which you can actually look for. What I did was use this product for our development. Okay, so I created one page called inquiry page. So in this page, as I mentioned earlier, Power Pages is not only just no code, low code, even you can do pro coding also. You see some button here, it's called edit code. So if you click on it, it will open a Visual Studio Code editor again on your browser. You can do direct code editing over there, and you see what all things I did. Very, it's in quick time, just to the part of this session. So there are three functions. I'm going exactly the way what we talked. Here also we have Copilot support and all. Let me close that one. No need now. So you see three functions basically we used. One is read voice. Second thing is call OpenAI. Third one is speaking it. Uh, I would not fully tell that, not fully, totally give a submission that this is the only way you should do it. You need to put more secure way of approaching the same thing. But for our understanding, how we can actually connect all the things, that is how this code is like this. But a lot of things, if you see, you can actually access or see the configuration values and all directly on the code. Because it's a dirty code just for the session purpose or the demo purpose. It's not really production ready application. Okay, so yeah, you see the read voice. This is just simply reading this entire code. You will be able to get from your speech services section. So you are using a speech SDK. Using that, you are passing some configuration value. Using that, you are actually reading what you are talking and converting that into text. Once it's converted, we are calling that data to OpenAI. So we are going to second function. Second function doing OpenAI service, and it's going to my OpenAI model and passing this text. Whatever is being again, this data is going there. Okay, so I talk something that is converted text. That text is going to OpenAI. OpenAI, it's understand the information and responding back to me. Once it's response, whatever is coming out, it's in response area, it will come. This data directly I'm telling, okay, spoke. So it's going to next function, and it's speaking some data content management and all. But after that, it is actually going to speak the information what is came from OpenAI through speech SDK. This is what simply this is doing. There is no magic or nothing complicated over there. It's very simple. If you wanted to make your website something like this, is so easy to do. Okay, this is how I built this application. Now, probably we are not happy just to talk and hear back. If somebody there, if suppose I'm sharing my video now, it make a little bit more sense than I'm just talking without sharing. Sharing my video. We want that personal touch a little bit more while we're talking. So the website which we created, it's just speaking back to us, right? Whatever we are talking, it's actually talking back to me. But let us see whether it can talk better than that. So we did. I'm doing some refresh because it kept it open for a long time, but didn't make sure that the session is properly starting and everything. Hope it will work fine. Right. So don't consider these buttons and all. This is just for keeping, uh, making sure that I'm doing development. Okay, not really a production development. Just want to make sure that this is anything you can also do it. It's not like simply somebody need too much knowledge to do this work. So make sure that this is that easy. Okay, what happened? It's not loaded. It's passing some configuration, making sure that I am getting right talk. So okay, now I want differently. When I'm talking to this person, this person, it should start answering to me. That will be more interesting than website is talking without even any interactive. It's actually nodding, not really the answer. But let me ask some questions. What will I ask? Okay. how is this community sessions is really helpful for the developers? What do you think?
Community sessions can be incredibly beneficial for developers for a number of reasons. 1. Knowledge sharing. These sessions often involve presentations, workshops, or discussions on new tools, technologies, and best practices. Developers can learn from the experiences of others and gain new insights that they might not encounter in their daily work. 2. Networking. Community sessions provide opportunities to meet and connect with other developers. This can lead to collaborations, job opportunities, and friendships with people who share similar interests. 3. Problem solving. By discussing challenges and solutions within a community setting, developers can get help with specific issues they're facing. This collective problem solving can lead to quicker and more effective resolutions. 4. Skill development. Many community sessions include hands-on workshops or coding sessions where developers can practice new skills in a supportive environment. 5. Staying updated. The tech industry evolves rapidly. Community sessions are a great way to stay up to date with the latest trends, tools, and frameworks. 6. Feedback and validation. Presenting your projects or ideas in front of a community can provide valuable feedback and help validate your work. It can also offer.
Okay, too much speaking. I just stopped it. Okay, see, this is a way you can actually change your website or application or game control, whatever you're doing. This kind of tools, technologies available around you. You can be more greedy. Okay, you don't like these ladies and talking to you. If you want yourself as a model, and you want your voice, if you want to clone yourself, yes, that is also possible, but that is not as part of my demo now. We will see that in one of another session. But hope this kind of interfaces will always help us. And I wanted to see uh, the area which you guys are working, and see these kind of interfaces you should try for your customers, so that in tomorrow or some future, if I'm looking for an appointment for an hospital, while I'm taking my car out, I could talk to that call center directly and asking for a help. It can talk to me and say that I put a book your appointment, and once I reach hospital, somebody should be there to help me to for the purpose of what I'm going there. So this is the kind of user experience we are looking forward. Hope this session will help you guys thinking in that perspective and do such kind of development for your customers too. Thank you all for your time and attending this session. You guys are so awesome. Thank you very much. I am okay in case if you have any specific questions to take it.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
thanks a lot, Sujit. Really informative and very crisp demo. And I mean, generally, I been attending sessions where you have a lot of PowerPoint presentations, but this is one unique session where I've seen that there is no slide, which is great actually, because you've hit the explanation and you've struck all the nails in the coffin, I would say. And thanks a lot for doing that. Yeah.
I have one slide.
So, so pretty good. And feel free from the audience, if there is any question or query, you can follow Sujit. And if you have any, you can personally reach out to him. But not if not, if you have any queries now, please unmute yourself and please go ahead and post the query. So probably I'll unmute myself. So I was just wondering, curious, how did you actually generate this avatar? Is it something that is part of the configuration? That's the first question.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
how do I make it more anthropomorphic, which is basically to induce if I want to induce any non-human character?
Actually, this is also part of speech service. We can make avatar ourselves also. Even ourselves, we can make an avatar if, like, we take photos from different angles, and if you speak 20 minutes, it will identify our tone, our voice modulation, all those things. But these are the avatars which is already available out of the box, so that we can start utilizing these kind of avatars for us.
Okay, thanks. Anybody, any other questions? Feel free to post them. Okay, I think so. That's well delivered session. Thanks a lot, Sujit. So probably if nothing else, we'll drop. And thanks for taking the time to do this, and also the audience for joining and making this a valuable session. Yeah, thanks, guys. I'll just stop the recording then, and we can drop out.
Thank you.